Am I getting another RV, another recreational vehicle? Now remember, I've had a 1974 GMC motor coach, right? The only RV that was ever engineered and built by one of the big three car companies. I had a 1988 Coachman camper van that I rescued from up around Reno, Nevada. And I've had the van, Little Rascal, since July of 2017. That's a long time. Well, somebody asked today, are you going to get another RV? Let's talk about it this morning on the Sunday vlog. And a very good morning to all of you on a rainy, dreary mid-February day. We're pulling for March and April. We're not pulling for June because of allergies, May and June, but we'll see what happens. I'm supposed to start my allergy shots. Thank you for those of you who were on last night's stream. We had a good time. It gets a little contentious sometimes, but we run a wide open stream, and well, we like to laugh a little, cry a little, eat a little, drink a little, and have a good time. Another RV, honest to goodness. If the right RV at the right price came along to me, now what would it not be? It would not be a Class A. It would not be a Class B. It would be either I say a bus, but I don't know, likely a camper van. Now, the thing with me and RVs is I never held on to my RVs for long, right? I had the rolling Rancho, right, for that was the 74 GMC RV with that beautiful big block Oldsmobile engine. And I had that for, I don't know, less than a year, I think, maybe a year. And then shortly thereafter, I bought the camper van. But you know, I came to realize that I enjoyed working and restoring them more than I actually enjoyed the living in them. Not that the living in them was bad, but I would look around and say, you know, what am I going to do now, right? I mean, I really enjoyed the restoration part of the process, fixing generators, fixing electrical systems, whole house vacuums, and just getting everything all straightened out, having reupholstering done on cushions and things like that. Cleaning up engines and you know, tuning everything up, and then that's all done, and it's like, now what do I do? I think that's the thing that I really enjoyed most about RVing was actual working on it. And the restoration, not that I didn't enjoy going places, but you'll notice I really never went too far in an RV, right? I'd go up to Windsor with the first one, just around town with the second one. And that right there told me, you know, I'm not really a person that travels with an RV. Now, things are a little different. I wasn't retired then. I'm retired now. I retired in April of 2022, having originally wanted to retire in 2020, and then the pandemic hit, and then I stayed on a couple more years in the medical stuff and all that, pushing paper. But I never really traveled far in the RV, you know, like the 74 GMC. I'm gonna be honest with you, the best thing you can do, take out the whole drivetrain, rebuild the whole engine. It had that Riviera front wheel drive transmission and stuff, which, well, your hair would stand on that, right? Trying to get parts for that would be worse and worse. And I had people in the community that I was associated with broke down, and an RV broken down now is an invitation to a monetary disaster, which is why you see very few people with what I call full-size RVs, Class Bs and Class As, the big motorhomes and the ones with the roof over the front of the driver's area, Class B. You don't really see them out on the road too much. these days, right? You see a lot of RVs on the road. Do you see a lot of people traveling? Now you'll say, well, everybody's down at Daytona and they're in Florida. I get it. Texas, quartzsite and all that. I get it, right? But I never wanted my life to be sort of that limited that I would have to chase the sunshine and do things like that and drive and do that. Plus, as I say, I always enjoyed the restoration. That's not to say, I could take a school bus, right? Full-size Thomas school bus or a Bluebird school bus, and let me tell you, I could do a hell of a number. I mean, I turned that into a chick magnet par excellence. Right? I go on the road. Oh, Rosie's in town. Woo! I mean, it would be fully fitted out. All the disco lights, pulsing music, enough to drive people crazy at a park or something like that. And then it would be all finished, and then I would be like, oh man, you mean I got to drive this thing somewhere now? Just, I enjoy restoring and repairing things. Hence my Gmail. I can make it like new at gmail.com. That's what I really love doing. But I do harbor a secret fantasy, right? There was one particular RV that some of you guys probably know about. It was the Volkswagen Rialta. And the reason I liked it, it almost looked like a hybrid between a van, right, and a Class A, but it was like 19 feet, right? And it looked easy to drive. Very simple, nice fiberglass shell over top of it. And I have to be honest, every time I'm crabbing over at Bodega Bay or something, I see this woman come by with her Rialta. She's got her dog in there. And I almost weep a little tear when I see that going down the road, putt-putting, and I think, man, that's it for me. So, honestly, if I could ever get a line on a Rialta, that's probably the one it would be for me. It's large enough that it looks like it'd be comfortable, and it's small enough to, I think, be easily maneuverable. Now, does it give you the boondocking or stealth capability of the van here? Shit, I've parked in front of the mayor of Reno's house and overnighted many times. Nobody thought the wiser of it. The mayor's getting some plumbing work done or something. It all worked out great. But that's a very small, I'm not saying in springtime we're not going to be on the road, but I'm just saying there's a difference between a small van like a ProMaster City and, a camper van. There's a huge difference in there. So, honestly, am I going to get an RV? No, I'm not going to get an RV. Am I keeping my eye out for one if some RV, a Rialta, fortuitously might drop into my lap? Thank you. Yes, I am. I think that would be pretty doggone cool. Well, look, you asked. It's in response to a question that I got. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm going to be putting up a short crabbing video. I'd gone out Tuesday before. Put that up. Don't forget, next Sunday, a week from now, we're on the road again back to Vegas to try to do some work down there. This thing's real. Hand is really, both of them. And then on to LA. So if you're not subscribe and be a part of the channel here. We added political talk and stuff, which people really seem to go bonkers for. It's better than a cardio workout. I'm going to kill you, man. I can't believe you said it. All right, guys. Have a good day. Thumbs up or appreciate it. Subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications. See you around.